Okay, so I've started my flowchart for bio, and this is what it looks like so far. I tried to record somewhere else, but didn't really record the sound too well, so this is a new recording. So I started out with interactions, and then I split it up into these three categories first. There's another category, well, two other categories that I need to go through, two or more. But so far I have interspecific, well, actually just competition. So, oh no, wait, no, that's true. That's right. There's interspecific competition and predation and herbivory. That's what I've worked on so far. So my thinking process for this is that I separated here on the side all the negatives. So like on a graph, negative always on the left. So I put the negative over here on the leftmost side. Since in competition there's a negative effect on both species. For predation herbivory, one species benefits from the other. Benefits from the other while the other one is harmed or killed. So I'll put them in the middle, and then on this side, the right side, I'll have the plus interaction or the mutualism interactions. Now for my competition, zoom a bit. I split it up into coexistence and competitive exclusion. Going down the coexistence part, the example I gave were the Anolis lizards, the Dominican Republic, and then I explained why it's coexistence, because, and it's caused by the resource partitioning. So that was my way of thinking of that. I had two very different ideas. So one is going all the way here to the left, and it's going all the way to the right. Since they're like two very different outcomes of competition. And put this idea in the middle because it didn't really fit. Well, I could have, but I didn't really see it as that important to put in for competition. It's just a way of finding competition. So I'll discuss that later. For competitive exclusion, I have Paramecium aurelia and Paramecium caudatum, and these two species, one survives and thrives while the other dies out. And my color coding for this, red. Competition is red because it's negative. And then I just went with the different shades of red for this. And then for character displacement, the shade and the color, I just made it as different from the other ones as possible, just to show, you make it stand out, and it's like a sticky note almost. Now, herbivory and predation. Since I already mentioned that red for me is negative, blue is positive for me. So I picked purple, which is a mix of the negative red, the positive blue, for both. And since both are exploitative interactions, I put them in this category. Now for this, I split them up. There's not much different with the both of them, so kind of made them very similar. Actually, my color coding for this is off a bit. I forgot why. well, you can change that now. So I'll make this positive. Make this little red. Since this is the species benefiting, this is the species that is being harmed. Same goes for this. Okay, so for this, split up predator, prey, herbivore, and hunt. One species kills the other in order to eat it. This is usually for animals. One species eats parts of a plant or algae. Color coding: brown, land, earth. This is what I think of for animals. Although you can also look for sharks, sea creatures that prey on other things. But animals are brown, green for plants, of course, and again blue for the ones that are benefiting, red for the ones that are being harmed. And I just gave an example of each, and mentioned some of the adaptations that each has in order to either A, eat the prey, or B, avoid being eaten. So far that's what I have. Now for back to proper displacement. I just gave the definition basically for this because I have an understanding of what it means for competition itself. It didn't really fit into my flowchart in a way that the other ones do. It's not gonna increase my understanding of competition. It's just a way of, for me, it's only a way of identifying whether competition has occurred or not. So, yeah, that's it for that. And that's one of the reasons, it's my reason for why I chose these. And I'll make the second part of this in a bit. Just have to take a little break because I've been working on this for at least an hour now. So